Yo, we're back with the next episode of our Assassin's Creed Black Flag playthrough. Last time we defeated this fortress, finished one of the Templar hunts, did some more Assassin's contracts. So we got one more section to clear, two really, but we can't do that until we get further in the story. And then we got all of our dive zones after that. But we've been to all the side quest ones, which are these sectagon, I don't know how many, six-sided things. So we're gonna finish up these map stuff, and this other island is the only one we haven't been to yet. Assassin's contracts and stuff like that. One day we might go after these legendary ships, but not right now. Not right now. So thanks so much for hanging out and joining me. Let's just go. Alright. Let's get the chests here. That's free money. Not that I need money anymore. Oh, chunks down. Indeed it is. Ow! And this one's over here. Let's go up. On the way up, nothing can stop me. Alright, this way. On time. One more fortress after this, well, two. One more I can do this instant right now. Bruh, you're not doing anything that I want you to do. Okay. Seriously, you're being real jerky. Listen, right here. Thank you. Alright, and the other one is over this water. Water. This way. Probably gonna be a dive. Wow, I destroyed this whole thing. Okay. Ooh. Almost, yes. Alright, perfect. Album Master. I don't see, no way, jump down then. Person to do quests with. Yeah, how do I just want to get back out of here? Just jump down, do we? Indeed. Like, you? Oh, you're the bribe guy. Where's the, That's it, huh? Interesting. Well, let's sail this way. Get our stuff. Since there's nobody here to do quests for. I was gonna do, I mean, since we're here, we might as well do this guy, since we're kind of face it that way. It's not that far.
Tell me now, what is this good boat's name? Well, now, me boys, we are bound out to sea.
I just run right into it, huh? I'm trying to change it so my face is the other way.
Come down to me.
Okay.
She's lovely aloft and she's lovely below. But she's
Ooh,
best on
5,000?
her back,
Great.
as you very well know.
Take it.
Captain, well placed shot down! Fire! On your mark, come out! Fire! Fire! Bubbles and bullets! Right fire!
some? I think we did. Get some game? No.
More sail! All sail! All sail! Got it on!
That man of war. Gorgeous. Alright, got him. I don't know that I want to worry about a white whale. Do I care about a white whale? I don't think that I do. We got 2 hours to see if I care about it. Let's sail across the sea and avoid legendaries. Let's go north. Look at this thing. Man of war. Look at the sugar on that one.
Fire! Ready to fire! Fire! Ready! Water scanway! Ready to fire, sir! Batten your down! Raise for impact! Keep up with the heavy shot range! Fire! Fire! Taking damage here! Oh, come on! Take the bastard! Incoming fire! Fire! To place! Get the main free! Hold back in the ground! Now ye all have to die!
I was trying to change my way my face is facing. Guess I know what I meant. What I meant this way, baby. Instrument. Ah, shoot. Seriously? I absolutely did not come on here without noticing. Oh, up. Jeez. Couch fireplace flat. Jake. We got all. We got it all. Got my McGonagall shirt on. Yeah, that's McGonagall. Look at that sugar. You guys can join us. Learn my one level. I got time for. Hey, it's a Reddit.
Use some good men.
Good. Now we're sailing across the sea.
Let out some sail! Close down! Man your sheets!
There was a ship, she sailed to Spain. Oh, roll and go. There was a ship, came home again. Tommy's on the topsail yard. And what do you think was in her hold? Oh, roll and go. There was diamonds, there was gold. Tommy's on the topsail yard. And
Yar.
what was in her lazaret? Oh, roll and go. Good split peas and bad cold meat. Tommy's on the topsail yard. Oh, man, you sailor man gets drunk. Oh, roll and go. Man, you sailor man gets drunk.
Ship ho! Look at the size of her!
Is that it? 75, bro. Oh, thank you. Not interested, Bobby, but look at it. 28,000 reals! Worth it. But literally, you could just never get hit. I feel like it's trying to follow me or something. Like, no thanks, bro. Level 75, wow. That is legendary.
Where am I to go?
Where am I to go? Where I roll and go? Oh, where am I to go, me God? Where am I to go? I don't know anyways.
Way up on that sky.
Woo! I like that part. Where I roll and go.
Way up on that gallant sky, that's where you're bound to go.
Great strings.
Way up on that gallant
Trim the yards off the wind! Trim off the wind! Get them aloft! Council sail! Oil off! Bring it all in!
Captain Salt himself. Yes! Psychic. Alright, let's see it. That outfit's boss, love it. Alright, what you got for me? 19, on being a sage. I remained alone at the observatory's location, plumbing its secrets, all the while besieged by such an influx of reveries it would require a tome twice the size of the Bible to relate them all. Let it suffice to say that I came to understand the nature of the two souls within me, and I am now content. After near a week there, I was visited by a group of natives from the island, people of the Teano tribe, I believe. They spotted me first, and might have killed me straight away had my utter surprise not widened my eyes to such a degree that their unusual qualities were seen by all. At seeing me thus, the natives stopped and dropped to their knees and with slow gesticulations. I understand at once that these men were sworn to protect this place, and in my further conversation with them since, I have made out that it was a previous sage who had employed them so. or more precisely, I should say, employed their ancestors. Thus, for nearly 150 years have passed since the last sage had come this way. I'm told his grave lies nearby, but is unmarked and inaccessible. It has now been over 4 decades since my arrival at this sacred place, and only one question yet lingers in my mind: how many more of my sort have been here and told of me? 80 millennia have passed since our inception. I have to believe the number quite high, but I cannot know for certain. But let that not trouble you, reader, for if you have followed my story entire, look you for the final missive in the place where I will soon surely lay, hidden near the observatory where I was instructed the guardians of this place to bury me when my passage come from mortal coil is at its end. Therefore fare thee well until then. Have I read the whole story? I don't have two. Oh, 10. Oops, I haven't read the whole story. Alright, what new people you got? Atabai, name for the Mayan hunting god of hunting. Atabai's given name remains a mystery, and very little is known about his earliest decades. We're still searching for direct descendants, but fear this will be impossible. The only child he is known to have father died before the age of 10. Ready-made tragedy if we find the right footage. Keep looking. What little else we know about him comes from his own mouth and the stories he told those who knew him. When speaking about his own past, he often avoids personal details in favor of abstractions and hints. He frequently speaks of his love and admiration for the tragic history of his people, and often used these stories to illustrate the complex intersection of cultures and religion, frequently pointing out the fact that from within and without come enemies and allies alike. Nothing in life is guaranteed except surprise. Leave mentor figures can work, but only if they have a soft side, a redemptive moment. It is not known how early Atabai acquired the title of mentor, nor how large his impact was on the assassins of the West Indies. We do know, however, that he maintained semi-regular contact with the assassins in British colonies to the north, in various parts of Europe and Africa, and in China. We also know that he was instrumental in opening his branch to men and women from all walks of life, mostly Europeans, Africans, and those native to the area. As a native Mayan himself, rumors and stories of the ancient observatory were not foreign to Atabai. No, in 1713, rumors of the new sage began to surface. Atabai took it upon himself to locate this man for himself, believed the assassin should be protected of this ancient and mysterious place. Atabai sent word for the far and wide to as many assassins as possible, hoping their network of spies and informers would lead them to their prize, but after 2 years there was no word. And at some point in early 1715, an experienced British assassin named Duncan Walpole arrived at Atabai's encampment, initially expressing a desire to train under the mentor directly. Atabai found the request odd but flattering. Walpole had already achieved a level mastery few assassins ever reached, but after many months of intensive training, Atabai came to consider Duncan Walpole as one of his most trusted colleagues. Training montage would love this footage. Then in June of 1715, word arrived that Templars had located and imprisoned Sage of the Spanish lands in the far south. Seeing an opportunity to cripple his arch enemies, Atabai entrusted Duncan Walpole with the task of rallying various assassins around the West Indies and leading assault on the Templar prison ship en route to Havana. Duncan Walpole agreed to this task and was never heard from again. It was only after Edward Kidway's disastrous meddling in Havana that Atabai was made aware of the full extent of Walpole's betrayal. Wow, they were friends, huh? Born to the Ashanti tribe in the Akan region of West Africa, Anto was sold into slavery as a young man and sent to Jamaica. He soon escaped with the help of a legendary warrior Cujo and found a maroon community near Kingston. There he quickly established a good relationship with local traders, began coordinating plantation, raising free slaves, and building an army. Although he ran the Assassin's Bureau, Anto's priority was always free slaves from captivity. His name translates to born after the death of his father. Nice little tidbit there. Alright, anybody else? Kenneth Abrams, born in an upper-class family and educated in boarding schools from age 5, Kenneth Abram learned to fight for himself at an early age. Upon graduation, he entered the army and rose through the ranks, finally meeting the rank of commander. His embrace of order and discipline drew him into the fold of Templar order, which offered him influence beyond that offered in his military career. From the age of 30, he ascended in its ranks in parallel to those of his military career by devoting himself to the promotion of order and peace. He remained until his death, determined to rid the world of the unpredictable and disorderly elements. Sounds like a funny guy. Sounds like a fun guy. Do order and peace bore you? Are you overworked? I can set up an appointment with the in-house therapist. Peaceful, orderly. Me? Never. I love this job. Lauren Prins, often angelicized as Lawrence Prince, was a Dutchman from Amsterdam who spent the majority of his life in and around the West Indies. Uh, Operating out of Port Royal, Prince saw an incredible amount of action and adventure in his long life. Sailing as a privateer in the early days of the golden age of piracy, he developed a reputation for courage, fighting the Spanish on behalf of the British Crown, sometimes bearing a letter of marque, often without. He has even played a pivotal role in Sir Henry Morgan's infamous raid on Panama in 1671, in which he was roundly celebrated. Prince eventually retired from privateering and settled in a large acreage of land in Jamaica. It must have been around this time that he entered into the slave trade as a means of bolstering his wealth, an occupation he pursued well into his 70s. In 1717, his flagship slave galley, the Windar, was attacked and captured by the pirate Black Sam Bellamy. Prince managed to survive the encounter and fell back into his old occupation till his death some months later. Opia Apito. Born in Cuba, assassin bureau leader Opia Apito was raised Taino among her mother's people, never knowing her father, a Spaniard. At 12, her village was raided by the Spanish. Most of her community was kidnapped and killed, but Opia, the lone free survivor, fought and ran. She survived in hiding for close to a decade. Most of what is known of Opia is inseparable from legend. Her name, possibly self-given, is an amalgam of the Taino words for eternity and ghost. She claimed to be a direct descendant of the warrior Hatue, who stood against the Spanish in the 16th century. She was guided throughout her life by the mantra Ajia Aya Bom, better dead than a slave. In her early 20, she was hired by the assassins as a guide and was soon adopted into the ranks. She delighted in a characteristic Taino approach to strategy, preferring to harm the enemy by taking something from him in battle, and he might live to notice it missing. But as an assassin, she did not shrink from violence. True to her name, once promoted to assassin bureau leader, she built an agile and highly effective ghost bureau near the Cayman Islands, with virtually no physical footprint to speak of. You might regard it today as an early example of the terror cell, but she left no record and no descendants. Until now, history has held no record of it. I also found speculation that her father was the adventurer Alejandro Marquis, who would have made her sister to Lucia Marquis. Can we verify that? What about the Hatui connection? Almost none of that is verifiable. Half the books report that Taino is extinct by this time, but their present-day descendants beg to differ. Yeah, that's it. Alright, more locations. What we got new? Mayan temples dating generally from the Mayan Classic period AD 250 to 900. Most Mayan ruins can be found throughout the Yucatan Peninsula and Central America. Mayan temples with have steep stone steps and a platform at the top of a wooden crowning structure. Mayan architecture is composed with a sophisticated eye to decoration, often using wall paints and elaborate bas relief stone carvings. Mayan arches forego the use of keystone, instead creating a triangle-like arch known as a Corozal vault. Isn't this a civilization that disappeared for no reason, or is that the Incas? There are plenty of Maya still living in the part of the world with their own rich culture, and a modern form of Maya is still spoken there today. But yeah, the once-thriving civilization reached its height around 900 AD before collapsing suddenly and declining slowly over the next few hundred years. People say it had to do with the drought or short-sighted agricultural practices, but I don't think there's a standard agreement about what exactly happened. In any case, the last Mayan settlement was wiped out at some point in the late 16th century, about 400 years before the period we're studying. 40 years. Nice. Anything else? Fauna. We've got capuchin. Found throughout Central and South America, capuchins are small and highly intelligent. They eat almost anything: nuts, fruits, small birds, frogs, lambs, etc. Many pirates favor capuchin as pets, as do people today. They also serve as helpers for human quadriplegics. Really? The largest feline in the Western Hemisphere, the jaguar is distinguished by its compact and powerful build, its agility, and its unique killing method of biting directly into the skull to pierce the brain. Oof! The Mayans said that jaguars could carry messages to and from the afterworld. Modern-day jaguar populations are in decline, and jaguar conservation status stands at near threatened. You must have this in one of the virtual experiences, such beautiful and glam. Yep, that sells. Alright, that's it. Where are we? Oh, there's a chest here. Sweet. We've got all the Uncharted secrets. Yes. Boot. Okay. Open this side. We only got 3 more chests. Zoom out. I guess we'll go this way. We'll go boom, 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 and then back out, and then to this joint. So let's hit up this way. These man of wars. Look at the size of her.
Captain has the helm.
Loose and catch the wind!
This is a royal convoy? No. Got some Roman sugar though. Woo. This is some Roman sugar. Eagle lights.
Fire! Make him bear, Captain! Fire! Ready to fire, Captain! Fire! Brace yourselves! Concentrate on the task at hand! Fire! Launch the mine, then! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire!
On your mark.
Guard to planks!
No back.
Fire! Fire!
Take the shot up. Not at that time. We will need time and safe anchorage to repair that damage. Press for impact.
Wild! Start!
Back off as you'll blow us out of the water.
Fire! Coming fire! Fire!
Taking a hit, Cap.
Bring them in for a speedy kill!
Good night. Repair.
Man off! Find your slugs!
Fire! Look, Captain! Place your fire! Ready to fire, sir! We're ready. Shed the mainsails into the wind.
And this is Roman sugar. This is wooden sugar. And we will board this one. If I don't have to do the fire jump.
Hold down!
I said board.
Grappling hooks away! That's to the prize!
Good scouts. I hate this. Now you all have to die.
Por diversión!
I was gonna find somebody to shoot. just want to advocate for yourself, so let's just get it.
Batten yourselves!
Safe,
Come to planks!
We're ready, sir!
Starboard! Convoy! Reach fire!
Get the quarters! Nice, sir! Good shot to triple up! Sharon's captain!
They're fearful down to us, sir! Come to planks! Fire! Grappled ready! Just say the word, Cap.
There's the moonlights. What I'm after here.
Fire! Board on your mark, sir!
Come on, that was definitely for two. Pirates are always dark-haired people. I like brunettes too. Lord, the wanted level.
Will you sign on, lads? Banes out! Let's
Listen, we gotta get on to where we're going.
Stunsails!
Ah!
Well, pay Paddy Doyle for his boots. Jimmy way. We'll all drink brandy and gin. Jimmy way. We'll all shave under the chin. Jimmy
Yeah.
we'll all throw up to the cook. The dirty old man for the boot.
grease the topsails and gallants!
Hold hearty, lads! Furl those men!
Captain, fancy to swim!
Captain's fancy to swim. Alright, we got some loot. Captain Sesame. And then what do we have over here? Treasure chest of loot. Ooh, bullets. Nice. I'd like to see some bullets. Excuse me. And two more chests. Where are they? Yeah, one up here. The other one over here. We got four more. The action around here, so we might as well go bing, 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 bing. Right. Get only Robin's on the map. So fun. So fast. Not really. Not really? No, really. This here.
Captain has the
Cruise down! Catch some
We
wind!
hop in. Get some Roman sugar there. Some easy Roman sugar. Some Roman sugar there. We got some Roman sugar there.
As I rolled out one morning, I met a lady fair.
Jiggy jiggy ha ha.
Good morning, ladies, away
We go.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Further the mains! Reef those gallants!
Yeah, that was a good landing right there. Who left these crates of metal here? Who done it? Got him. 3 more. Look at all the ships. Friganettes. It's just a real big trading lane. And my metal ship's gorgeous.
Captain's helm!
Alright, we're going this way, and then to this island, and then up this way.
Give me some speed!
Give me some speed!
Whiskey's the life of man.
Whiskey!
Johnny, oh, whiskey's the life of man. Whiskey for my Johnny, oh. I drink whiskey when I can.
Whiskey, Johnny.
I drink it out of an old tin can. Whiskey for my Johnny.
Douse the royals and toss!
Whiskey gave
Fall
up
in!
broken
Get off the
nose.
wind!
Whiskey.
Full for all you're worth!
Captain himself!
Anything else on here? Nope. 2 more. That last island. You got like 7 diving zones. So we gotta progress forward in the story to get to the diving. Diving is hard work. First of all, you gotta figure out where you're gonna breathe. Second, you gotta avoid eels and sharks and jellyfish
Captain has the helm!
and whatever else is in the flipping water. Yep, we're going this way.
Loose and catch the
Might as well
wind!
get the thing first before we might as well get the fragment first. And then come back and do the island. There's a baby man of war here. Oh, we're not allowed in here, huh?
Look, they fire more
You got mortars too. You'll fire mortars on yourself, huh?
Right!
That's done.
Here it comes!
Here it comes! Fire! Fire! Get off the gallants aboard! Fire! Enemy fire! Let's move!
All sail! Corozal!
Yeah, run and stuff. No matter what. Oh, this thing's over here. What do they have? No, no. I'm gonna get the thing first.
Loose and trim
You still see
too!
me?
All sails loose
Oh,
and
yeah, you
stay
still see
tight!
me. What's this map?
We're clear, Captain.
Coastal clear. Moving back that way.
Ease her sticks! Reef the mains! Clew up gallants! Roll!
dead and gone.
Furl all sail! Do you hear the news? Can't see to swim.
Yay. One more fragment. We got this island. That'll be the end of this that lovely island.
Captain's trick. Mains out! Let's go!
Make it to our
We'll heave 'em up and away we'll go. We're all bound over the mountain. We'll heave 'em up from down below. Way we
Alright, where's he at? What they at? What do they have? Tell me. No, I don't care.
Brace your bones! We're ready to go! Impact! Ease off the wind! Form us, gallants! Trim us off the wind! Lash those seats tight! Hurry!
Corozal.
Strike
Corozal.
the cat!
We've landed and we got another treasure map right off. Hand her over. $55,178. Hey, pup. Hey, you've got 5 dogs.
¿Necesita algo?
This is Hidalgo. Yeah. Give me refill my ammunition. Definitely need the mortars because we're gonna be doing a fort next episode after this. And just grab my ship.
Muy satisfactorio.
Excuse me. You don't mind. Secrets! Got a manuscript. No. Chronicus de Fetos du Juin. Something like that. Hey! Bunny! This island just full of bunnies. Let's go this way and keep going up. And then let's go this one. And then around and up some more. And then we're at the top. Where we're gonna synchronize on the bird poo. And we gotta dive. We got our fast travel location. Got dogs and bunnies. Where we don't eat dogs. I'm sure they did. Oh, there's a secret here. Is it? 2 or 10? 2 or 10? 10. I'm gonna say it's 10. What is it? Yeah! Reaching Jamaica, I pushed all idle thoughts and fantasies from my mind and set about finding myself employment. A letter of endorsement from my mentor, Mr. Davenport, hastened my success, and within a fortnight I was able to secure an interview with an agent working for esteemable Mr. Peter Beckford, a man known wide across the West Indies as one of honor and great intelligence, as I must say, as it was his agent. Well, the man hired me on the spot, and within 2 days' time was I set to work upon the slaves' quarters, fitting them with sturdier doors and tighter roofs. For my own accommodations, I was well pleased to tell they were fine. 3 windows had I, 2 of which looked upon the cane fields. When opened, a light breeze filled my room, and one scented with raw perfume of the nearby sea and the distant sound of hushing ocean surf. Often, too, the spiritual songs of the negroes hard at work entered, gave me a deep calm. It was pleasant there, only this comfort could not mask the dread I felt at the thought of catching the yellow fever, or another of the innumerable ailments that often struck those newly arrived to these parts. For my part, I saw well over 17 men and women perish from the disease within 6 months of my arrival. It seemed then that for every success I had, another 2 or 3 potential hazards lay in wait. As time would tell, this proved most unfortunately true. Stick Kronos, portrait of Henry Navigator, benefactor of many famous 15th century explorers, once belonged to the estate of Peter Beckford. I love how everything comes from Peter Beckford. How dare you spill your drink on me? Ouch. Yes, up top, please. Thank you. Alright, what else we got? 2 chests over here and 1 over there. Where's the assassins? Oh, I see. Over here. Alright, while I'm over here, I'm gonna do it because I'm not gonna walk back over here. There are literally rabbits everywhere. Alright, what's the assassin's action here? Let's see it! Is it on the island or it's gonna be somewhere else? The treacherous pirate captain wishes to capture Fortune Choro for himself. Don't let him. An unworthy brother, it's called. Is it on this island? Oh, it's on the fort that I've yet to defeat. Gotcha. Interesting. Alright, where are all these people going? In line, and the like. They're about to leave together? Is that what's happening? Alright, where's the other chest? It's over here. An island by an island. It must be interesting to be able to see other islands from your island and try to swim there. Like, I'm not thinking about sharks, I guess. Alright. Oh yeah, everything but the assassin's contracts. Alright, well I'm gonna end the episode here. And next episode we're gonna do that fort. And we're gonna go ahead and do that fort. I could fast travel to Tulum to do that. Get this, the fort, and then this. and then roll out over here to get this, and that'll be the end of the overworld. And that'll be the end of the forts. Now, what is this one want? This one has an activity, but it's not on there currently. It's on that. Just like that one place doesn't have the assassin contract. But this one has another assassin contract, but it's not on the map right now. Okay, these are the missions. I only see one. There must be one in Nassau. Yeah, there's one in Nassau. There's one in Havana. Yeah, there's one in Havana. One in Tulum. There's not. This is the only overworld island one. The rest are in cities. So there's 1, 2. We did the Kingston one. 3, 4. Where's the other one at? Alright. Thanks so much for hanging out and joining me. Until next time, you know what I'm going to say. Peace.